this song took years to come together, really. When I lived in Tottenham in the 1970s, I had an old piano which I bought for 20 quid. And I taught myself to play the piano from the guitar chords. And Barry White was popular, and I wrote this little chord change that I thought sounded like Barry White. Anyway, years later, I was in the studio with Chris, and he was playing something in E, and I played these two chords, which were my Barry White chords. And then Chris put the dum 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 dum, and it was instrumental. And then I went home taking a cassette with this, and I realised this rap I'd written, because we were very much into rap music in the early 80s, like Grandmaster Flash, The Message in particular. I don't know that record, and I'd written this rap really in the style of The Message, and I realised that when you got to the bit where the chords went up, you could sing in a West End town, a dead end world. And I thought, oh, that's good. And then when we were first time we were in the studio with Bobby O, this was the first track we did. We started playing the chords, Chris was playing the bass line.
I know, he just said play it. I was like, what? I thought it was all going to be programmed, and it was like, no, go in there and play it.
We didn't have nobody to do it for. We were standing there, and I'm playing these chords, and Chris is going dum 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 dum. Everyone in the control room is kind of moving like, hey,
that's like going, I'm not a keyboard player, you know.
And anyway, and I said to Chris, what we're doing is, I said, by the way, that rap we had, you can do it over this, and it sounds really good. And so Bobby said, okay, do the vocal now. And so
he programmed the Billie Jean drum pattern.
He programmed the Billie Jean drum pattern, that's right. Yeah. And then I went and spoke it and then sang the chorus and everything. And everyone said, oh, this is great. And actually we all thought, yeah, this is really great. And so it sort of came out of a long period of time. But when we went back to England and we were playing the tracks to our friends, I was too embarrassed to play this to anyone, because I thought it sounded stupid, me talking. So I didn't play it to anyone.
Yeah, no, it's true. I played everyone the other side.
Pet Shop Boys.
Pet Shop Boys track.
A very hip-hoppy thing. Yeah. Yes, it was number one in America. And it's one of those songs that I still like. It has an enigmatic quality in that, what are the words about? I mean, the words are about going into the city at night. It's no different from New York City Boy, really. Going into the city at night and escaping from the pressures of your life. I think when I was writing, I was thinking when I was a student, I used to live in Tottenham, and it was a bit grim living in Tottenham, but I sort of quite liked it. And we used to get all dressed up in our platform shoes and Oxford bag trousers and get the bus to Seven Sisters tube station, go clattering down the escalator at Seven Sisters and get out at Oxford Circus. And it was sort of really exciting. You're in the city now, you just come down from Newcastle. It was very, very exciting. We were all dressed up. And I think so that's part of that was the inspiration for it as well.